What's up guys, Jason here. In this video I'm going to be teaching you how to make a simple and efficient automatic Minecraft Bedrock spawner XP farm. You guys can use a zombie spawner, skeleton spawner, spider spawner, or cave spider spawner to make this farm. It works on 1.16 and on all other versions of Minecraft Bedrock, whether you're playing a phone, tablet, Xbox, PS4, Nintendo Switch, or PC. This farm is a great way to easily get a bunch of loot and get to level 30. For this farm, all you'll need is 2 chests, 8 observers, 1 lever, 2 glass blocks, 2 slabs, 2 water buckets, about 10 solid blocks. You guys can use any solid blocks you want. 1 microwave hopper, 1 hopper, 8 torches, 1 trident. By the way, you guys can use a trident with any level of durability because the trident will never break in this farm. 4 pistons, 1 rail, about a stack of ladders. The amount of ladders you'll need will vary depending on where you make your farm. And finally, 4 magma blocks. By the way, you guys will only need to have magma blocks if you choose to make this farm using a cave spider or spider spawner. The first step is to find the spawner that you want to use to make this farm. You guys can easily find mob spawners while exploring caves. Once you have done that, place torches all around it. By doing this, you will be able to prevent mobs from spawning while making your farm. After you've covered the spawner with torches, kill all the nearby mobs in the area. The next step is to break out 4 blocks on each side of your mob spawner. To do that, just come in the middle, then count 4 blocks, 1, 2, 3, 4. Then turn to the next side, count out 4 blocks, 1, 2, 3, 4. Then turn to the next side, count out 4 blocks, 1, 2, 3, 4. Finally, turn to the last side and count out 4 blocks, 1, 2, 3, 4. After breaking 4 blocks on each side, dig 3 blocks under the spawner, 1, 2, 3. By digging out 4 blocks on each side and digging 3 blocks below the mob spawner, you have marked out the area that you're going to need to dig out to make this farm. The next step is to dig out that area. By digging out this area, we will be able to get more mobs to spawn at a time in our mob spawner farm. Once you guys are done digging out this area, you should have a 9 by 9 by 7 block room. At this point, check to see if you have any caves that are attached to the room. If you do, like I do over here, just take some solid blocks. You guys can use any solid blocks you want and cover them up. At this point, I recommend that you guys make an infinite water source. To do this, come to one corner and temporarily place down 2 blocks over here and 2 over here, then place down 2 water buckets. By making this infinite water source, you will be able to use 2 water buckets to fill in all the water in this farm. Once you guys have made an infinite water source, come to the opposite corner. Now place down 3 blocks, 1, 2, 3. The next step is to place your water bucket at this spot. Now place water all along the side. Then turn to the other side and place water all along this side. Once you guys have placed all of that water, it is time to fill in and break your infinite water source. After filling in and breaking your infinite water source, all your water should be flowing just like this. The next step is to come over to the spot where the water is not flowing. Then place 2 signs, one over here and one over here. Then place a sign over here and a sign in front. By placing those 4 signs, you will prevent water from coming onto these 4 blocks, which is where we're going to make our kill chamber. The next step is to come over to this corner. Now dig down 3 blocks, 1, 2, 3. Then break these blocks as well. After digging out this little area, break 1 block on each side. Now clear out that little outline. Once you guys are done clearing out this little area, come over here, face towards your signs. Now break 2 blocks this way, 1, 2. Then break these blocks as well. This area down here is going to be where you're going to make your trident killer. The next step is to come over to this spot. Now place a piston over here. Then turn, place one over here. Turn, place one over here. And finally, place one over here. Those pistons should be in a formation just like that. The next step is to come over here. Now place down an observer. Make sure the top arrow is facing that way. Now place an observer over here with the top arrow facing the next piston. One over here with the top arrow facing that way. One over here with the top arrow facing the next piston. One over here with the top arrow facing that way. One over here with the top arrow facing the next piston. One over here with the top arrow facing that way. And finally, one observer over here with the top arrow facing this last piston. It's important that all of your observers are facing the correct directions. The next step is to place 4 blocks over here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then place 3 over here. 1, 2, 3. Finally, place 3 over here. 1, 2, 3. The next step is to take a trident and throw it at this piston. Now, place a lever over here, then flick it once. After the piston stops moving, flick it up. As you guys can see there, those pistons should start moving around infinitely. After you have tested this out, flick this lever down to shut it off. At this point, if you guys chose to make your farm using a spider or cave spider spawner, you need to place water in this piston. By waterlogging that piston, you should prevent most spiders from climbing up out of the trident killer whenever they fall into it. If you guys did not use a spider or cave spider spawner to make this farm, then you will not need waterlogging that piston. The next step is to place 2 glass blocks over here, then place a slab at this spot. Now, place 3 blocks like this, then place 2 blocks over here. The next step is to come over to this spot. Now, break down 4 blocks, 1, 2, 3, 4. Then dig 3 blocks forward, 1, 2, 3. Now break these blocks as well. After breaking those blocks, break these 3 blocks. Now place down a double chest. Then crouch down and place a hopper. Make sure this hopper funnels downwards towards the double chest. Then crouch down and place a rail on top of the hopper. Now place a block over here and a minecart with hopper on top of this rail. Finally, place a block over here. This will be the collection system of this farm. How it works is, whenever mobs get killed in the trident killer, their drops will be collected by the minecart with hopper, funneled into this hopper, and finally funneled into this collections chest. At this point, I recommend you guys place a torch over here to prevent mobs from spawning down here. Now, take some ladders and place 4 over here. 1, 2, 3, 4. These ladders will allow you to easily access your collection system. I also recommend you guys place a torch over here and a torch over here, just to prevent mobs from spawning at this spot. The next step is to come over here. Now, dig straight to the surface. Once you're finished digging up, place some ladders along the side. By placing these ladders, you'll be able to easily access your spawner XP farm. The next step is to go into the spawner room of your farm. If you guys chose to use a spider or cave spider spawner to make this farm, then you should come up here and break these 2 blocks, then replace them with magma blocks. Also break these 2 and replace them with magma blocks. By doing that, you should be able to kill the spiders at a faster rate, because just in case they get stuck over here for a little while, they will take damage and die. If you guys did not use a spider or cave spider spawner to make this farm, you do not need to place down these magma blocks. That is because skeletons and zombies don't ever get stuck on the edge. The final step is to come over here. Now, break all these torches that are surrounding the mob spawner. Then, place a slab on top. That slab will prevent mobs from spawning on top of the mob spawner. Finally, come back through and cover up whatever hole you dug to get to the mob spawning room. I am now going to show you all how to use this farm. To use it, extend over here and flick this lever. Then, as you guys can see there, the trident killer will automatically kill all of the mobs. You'll be able to collect all the XP by just standing here, and all the loot will get funneled down into the bottom chest. How this farm works is, when mobs spawn in the spawner area, they will get pushed down into this area over here by the water, then they will be automatically killed. By the way, if you guys hold a Looting 3 sword, you will be able to get more drops from this farm. This is because the Looting 3 effect will be applied to the trident. I hope you all enjoyed learning how to make this simple and efficient automatic Minecraft Bedrock spawner XP farm. Let me know if you guys have any suggestions for what I should do in future videos. Please like, comment, subscribe, and check out my other Minecraft videos. I upload every other day. Thanks for watching.